So today, I had a biology test, a science biology test, and going into it, the whole class knew it was going to be long. I think it's like 40 multiple choice questions and then a written response on top of that. So our teacher before divided the test into 2 days. And so today would just be the multiple choice and then tomorrow would be the written. And today, as we were writing it, I studied last night with my girlfriend at her house right after work because I'd work till 9. So I had school, then work, and then I had to study, bro. And, whatever. We studied, and then I went back home, and yeah, it was fine. So I studied, okay? And then we go into this test super long. These questions are like at least like 2 to 5 minutes per question because almost all of them are just like calculation questions where you have to, draw out pedigree charts and stuff like that. And I know you have no idea what that is, but Punnett squares. So yeah, I meant Punnett squares, not pedigree charts. And so it's just like a bunch of calculations, okay? And you can't do this really fast. It takes long. And so when the class ends, I'm like just over halfway done. Okay? And I've been stressing this entire time because I feel like, I'm behind and I kind of know I am. And only one other person, I think only one other person finished in time. One. Okay? And I'm only like over halfway done. So like everyone else in the class is not done. Okay? So he like gets to the front of the class and he's like, anyone who's not done, which is like basically all of us and me, make sure to, circle or shade in like the answers you got on the other sheet of paper. So I was doing that. I did that immediately. So I went out and I was like, okay, he said there'd be another day to work on it tomorrow. So I'm just going to write down all these answers like he said. As soon as he said, I did, okay? I was writing them all. And the bell rings like right after he says that. And I'm like 26 questions deep, so it's going to take a bit to get through all of them and circle the right answer, right? It's not like I'm doing them again. I'm just circling them. And he comes over to me, okay? There's another class coming to this classroom. Technically it's break now. So class isn't starting right now. So I'm still in my desk like trying to I'm stressing, bro. I'm frustrated. This entire class. This test is so long and I'm just trying to circle this thing. He comes over to me and he's like, hurry up. Class is starting school and like hurry up. And I was frustrated and I'm like, well, I am, and maybe if this test wasn't so long, immediately he just blows up in my face. He's like, what did you just say? You have attitude with me? I'm like, holy fuck. Like, my temper was rose so fast. I don't remember exactly what he said, probably because I was trying to focus on calming myself down. But he's in my face instigating me. Like, this guy's like 50. Bro, he's old enough to be my dad and he's acting more immature than me. I said to him, it wasn't like I was angry or yelling at him, but I was frustrated. Like, this test is dumb and I'm only halfway done it and I'm still literally circling the answers. And he's trying to rush me. Like, give me time. It's still on break. And then he was talking, and I sent him an email last night and I asked him, because we had this one picture in this booklet we did. So I sent it to him as an email and I said, yo, is this going to be on the test tomorrow? Sorry this is so late. If you see this. And that's just me. Like, I just said, yo, it's not like anything bad. And he blows up in my face right when he did. And he was like, brings up the email and he's like, don't use yo with me. And I'm like, bro, I'm literally like, I said, bro, that's just how I talk. Okay. And I'm frustrated. I'm like, this guy's literally in my face, blowing up in my face, a teacher. And I'm like, done. And so I'm like, bro, this test is so long. He's like, don't use bro with me. Don't use yo with me. I'm not your friend. Okay, buddy. I was like 2 seconds away from like punching someone, the desk, or like blowing up in his face. He's just instigating me. And it's like, oh my gosh. He's like, yeah. And I don't remember exactly what he said. Honestly, like, this was at the start of my day. But just know that this guy was instigating my ass, okay? Just saying shit like, you should have studied better. You should have studied more and harder. Like, I literally freaking did. It's just, this test is so hard to get done. There's 40 questions and all of them are calculations. I was so frustrated. It's so annoying. It, like, I don't think that's ever happened to me. A teacher instigating me. This guy has anger issues blowing up in my face after all I said was, yo, just wait. This test is so long. I'm trying to circle him in, and then he blows up in my face talking about giving him attitude. I literally walked out of that class. I didn't even say anything to my girlfriend, and I feel bad about that, but I knew that if anyone talked to me and anyone try to do anything, I was going to blow up on them, so I had to just walk away. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because why is this teacher instigating me? Wanting to pick a fight with me. You're 50. Sit down. Let me circle in my, I literally had 2 questions left to circle, and this guy's, on me. I'm like, bro, class hasn't even started yet. We're in break. Give me some time. No. He blows up in my face talking about everything I said. And it's so annoying. That pissed me off so bad. It made me so upset. I was full of emotion. I could have punched someone. Or I could have, I just wanted to, swear. I just wanted to, blow up. And I know that, if I was, probably in grade 8 or grade 9, I probably would have. All the testosterone and everything would be worse then. But now, I'm finally getting able to handle myself, so I didn't. I couldn't let him have that almost victory because he made me blow up and gonna set me as an example because, I was basically feeding into him and almost affirming what he's saying. So I walked away. I have to be the bigger person. Even though, I was upset, it's not like I gave him attitude. I was just just wait, this test is long. And then he blew up on me. So frustrating. And, I walked out of that class, walked right into my other class, put my bag down, went to the bathroom, and I just had to stand there and just take a second. To be honest with you guys, fully transparent, I almost started crying, bro. And I can say that because, I know that, it's not bad to cry, bro. If you're a guy, if you're a boy, it's not bad to get upset and cry, okay? I didn't, but I almost did. I was literally 2 seconds away from. It's just, when my emotions were running so high, anger, I was just full of almost rage, bro. But I was trying to calm myself down, and tears just want to come out sometimes, and that's okay. And yeah, so I just took, when it was in the bathroom, I just took a breather, a few deep breaths. It's so annoying. And then at the end of the day, my girlfriend has a class with him, and I was in art, and she came over because I forgot my earbuds, and the class is talking a lot, so I asked if she had any. Anyway, she came to me and was talking about how he told her that, I kind of asked her in a funny way, but still it's weird. He was did Hunter see the face of God or something? That's so weird to say. I know he was probably trying to be in a joking way to her, but oh my gosh, it just certain things like that just hit me the wrong way. And obviously after this guy, full grown man by the way, is blowing up on me, oh my gosh, I'm sorry that I use bro when I'm talking, or I said yo in an email. Is that really that bad? Did that allow him to blow up on me? And all I said was, when he came over trying to rush me, class hasn't even started, still on break, literally 2 questions away from letting me stand up and put it back in the pile where I'm going to finish it tomorrow. 2 seconds away, he's coming over, and all I said was, yo, this test is so long, just wait. And he's talking about immediately blowing up on me, giving me attitude, yelling in front of this whole class. Holy shit. you know, I hate it. I hate that. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. And I don't think I deserved it. I know I didn't deserve it. And he was the one instigating me, acting immature. And I know that I'm the bigger man because I walked away and I calmed myself down. And I know that if it was like 3 years ago, I probably would have blown up right back in his face and almost, affirmed to him what he was saying and thinking. And I don't know. Like, I wanted to say to him so bad, like, you should check yourself. Because this guy should not be blowing up on me talking about study more and all this stuff. Like, gang, I was never trying to pick a fight with you. I was never trying to do anything. And you're the one who blew up in my face, getting angry at me because I was already frustrating the entire class trying to do this dumb test. 40 questions long. No one finished it yet, except like one person. Yeah, that's my video today. Not really any message or anything, but just, I can't wait until I'm out of that school. I'm going to be honest. I'm ready to be free. I can't wait till I do my own thing. And I don't have to always just sit in classes learning about things I don't really care about. It's like I still am doing the work. I'm still studying, prepping for, essays if it was social. Like, it's not like I'm failing. And I don't know if my teacher thought he was better than me, like almost viewing me as I'm lesser and I'm like a bad kid. I'm sorry that I dress a little fly and I'm sorry. I could not keep a straight face. That was kind of corny, but you know what I mean. Just being me, and I'm happy that it didn't ruin my day, but it did annoy me. I'm not gonna lie, it did annoy me, and even in this video, you can probably tell that it gets me a little heated because I know I didn't deserve that, and I know that he shouldn't have done that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I wouldn't say beware of teachers, but just know your worth and don't, if you are frustrated in class, a good teacher would probably come up to you and, ask you why you're upset or frustrated and not blow up in your face. But if you have a teacher that blows up in your face, be the bigger man. Okay? Don't try and pick a fight with him, even though he might be picking a fight with you or she. Don't. Walk away. Because you taking a step away, taking a breather, controlling your emotions, you are the bigger man. You are the bigger lady, whoever is watching this. So, hope you guys are having a good day. And, yeah, that's my little ramble.